Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum guys. Welcome to another video. I hope you will be fine. As we have discussed in our previous videos the structure of the earth, and today we will discuss the remaining part of the structure of the earth, which is hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. But we will only cover hydrosphere and atmosphere for today's lecture. So let's start from the hydrosphere. A hydrosphere is a total amount of water on a planet. The hydrosphere includes water that is on the surface of the planet, underground and in the air. A planet's hydrosphere can be liquid, vapor or ice. On Earth, liquid water exists on the surface in the form of oceans, lakes and rivers. It also exists below ground as groundwater in wells and aquifers. Water vapor is most visible as clouds and fog. The frozen part of the Earth's hydrosphere is made of ice, glaciers, ice caps and icebergs. The frozen part of the hydrosphere has its own name, the cryosphere. Water moves through the hydrosphere in a cycle. Water collects in clouds, then falls to the earth in the form of rain or snow. This water collects in rivers, lakes and oceans, then it evaporates into the atmosphere to start the cycle all over again. This is called water cycle. As you can see in the picture, the water cycle, how it works in our atmosphere. The second one is atmosphere. The atmosphere is the blanket of gases which surrounds Earth. It is held near the surface of the planet by Earth's gravitational attraction. Without the atmosphere, there could be no life on Earth. The atmosphere contains the air we breathe, and it protects life from harmful radiation from the sun, and it helps keep the planet's heat from the sun from escaping back into the space, and is a major element of water cycle. It keeps the climate on Earth moderate compared to that of the other planets. The atmosphere is made up of a mixture of gases, mostly nitrogen, oxygen, argon, and carbon dioxide. It reaches over 500 km above the surface of the planet. There is no exact boundary between the atmosphere and outer space. Atmospheric gases becomes thinner and the higher up you go. The atmosphere just keeps getting less and less dense until it blends into the outer space. The atmosphere is divided into 4 layers based on temperature: the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. Number 1 is troposphere. This is the lowest layer of the atmosphere closest to the surface of the earth. The troposphere varies in height in different parts of the world, from about 8 km above sea level at the poles to 16 km at the equator. Within the troposphere, the temperature drops rapidly the higher you go, and there is a layer where we see clouds and most of the weather occurs. The top layer of the troposphere is called tropopause. Within the troposphere, the temperature drops at a low of minus 56 degrees centigrade. This marks the beginning of the tropopause. Through the tropopause, the temperature reverses and begins to increase. The height of the tropopause varies from the poles to the equator, but also from the summer to winter. In this picture, you can see that where troposphere lies in our atmosphere. Second one is stratosphere. For a distance of about 18 km above the tropopause, there is a layer called the stratosphere. In this layer, the pressure continues to decrease, but the temperature increases gradually to 0 degrees centigrade. Like the troposphere, the stratosphere also varies in thickness. It is quite deep over the poles and thinner over the equator. The stratosphere contains a layer of ozone which absorbs the sun's ultraviolet rays, protecting life on the Earth's surface. The top layer of the stratosphere is called the stratopause. In this layer, the temperature once again begins to fall. Strata means layer, and because there is a layers in stratosphere, so it is called stratosphere. Third one is mesosphere. The mesosphere is the third layer of Earth's atmosphere. The mesosphere is directly above the stratosphere and below the thermosphere. It extends from about 50 to 85 km above our planet. This is the coldest layer of the atmosphere, where the temperature drops rapidly with the altitude. In the top layer of mesosphere, called the mesopause, the temperature bottoms out at a low of about minus 100 degrees centigrade at 80 km above the Earth. After that, the temperature begins to rise again with the greater altitude. This is the layer where meteoroids usually burn up as they enter the atmosphere. The stratosphere and mesosphere together are sometimes referred as a middle atmosphere. At the mesopause and below, gases made of different types of the atoms and molecules are thoroughly mixed together by turbulence in the atmosphere. Above the mesosphere, in the thermosphere and beyond, gas particles collide so infrequently that the gases become somewhat separated based on the types of chemical elements they contain. Various types of waves and tides in the atmosphere influence the mesosphere. These waves and tides carry energy from the troposphere and the stratosphere upward into the mesosphere, driving most of its global circulation. The mesosphere is difficult to study, so less is known about this layer of the atmosphere than other layers. Weather balloons and other aircrafts cannot fly high enough to reach the mesosphere. Satellites orbit above the mesosphere and cannot directly measure traits of this layer. Scientists use instruments on sounding rockets to sample the mesosphere directly, but such flights are brief and infrequent. Since it is difficult to take measurements of the mesosphere directly using instruments, but much about the mesosphere is still mysterious. Fourth one is the thermosphere. The thermosphere is the layer of Earth's atmosphere. The thermosphere is directly above the mesosphere and below the exosphere. It extends from about 90 km to between 500 and 1000 km above our planet. The boundary between the thermosphere and the exosphere above it is called the thermopause. At the bottom of the thermosphere is the mesopause, the boundary between the thermosphere and the mesosphere below. Below the thermosphere, gases made of different types of atoms and molecules are thoroughly mixed together by turbulence in the atmosphere, and in the thermosphere and above, gas particles collide so infrequently that the gases become somewhat separated based on the types of chemical elements they contain. In the upper thermosphere, atomic oxygen, atomic nitrogen, and helium are the main components of air. In this picture, you can see that how the layers of atmosphere is divided and separated with each other. We haven't studied the exosphere because not all the scientists agree that the exosphere is really a part of the atmosphere. Some scientists consider the thermosphere the uppermost part of the Earth's atmosphere and think that the exosphere is really just part of the space. However, other scientists do consider the exosphere part of our planet's atmosphere. But let me tell you the overview of the exosphere. The exosphere is the uppermost region of the Earth's atmosphere. As it gradually fades into the vacuum of the space, the air in the exosphere is extremely thin. In many ways, it is almost the same as the airless void of our outer space. The layer directly below the exosphere is the thermosphere. The boundary between the two is called the thermopause. So this is all just about the hydrosphere and atmosphere. Biosphere is still remaining. But inshallah we will cover the biosphere in our next video. So if you like my video, then give my video a huge thumbs up. अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, then what are you waiting for? Just do subscribe the channel. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा. अल्लाह हाफिज़.